amazing people, my spellslingers, my humdingers, my wonderful, wonderful people. Welcome on in. I'm your shadow Vtuber spells. Hi, everybody. All right, so today is an interesting day of nothing wants to work. It's fine. It's fine. Basically what it is, what's happening today is everything's going wrong, but it's great. Hey, Ori, how you doing? Welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. How you going? So sorry about that for those of you who are waiting for me at like the normal stream time and we're like, spells, where are you? The answer is that I was one, I was late, just in general. That's not new. But two, like I had gotten all the way up to it and I was like right at the point where I was like, I was streaming, and then we'd gotten to the point where I was ready to switch it over and move on to the next area. And what happens? What happens? My internet, I don't know if it was the internet, but the thing died. There was no, like I lost connection to everything. And so that wasn't great. Which means that I also have to check because apparently Mix It Up is also not happy. It's fine. All right, so there it goes. Okay, so Mix It Up is working. It's picking up both. Anyways, point is that like I was streaming and then my internet died, and the problem with it is that that's not such a big deal on Twitch. On Twitch, internet dies for a couple minutes, you reconnect, you keep going with your life. It's a huge deal on YouTube. It's a big deal on YouTube because if you lose connection for too long, YouTube just goes, So, nice stream you got there. Be a shame if it ended. And then it does. So, yeah. I had to completely redo today's stream setup. I had to go in and then like onto the socials as well and be like, guys, that link doesn't work anymore. In fact, I deleted that because I don't need a random 2-minute VOD. So yeah. Speaking of random VODs, if y'all have been following me on the YouTube, like there's gonna be a lot of random VODs coming in for YouTube because Twitch is making me delete most of my archive. And I don't even archive all that much, but there's also, what, 4 years of content there? So it's all going over to YouTube. Some of it's junk, some of it's great, some of it is just like, memories. And then there are like ones where I'm like, I don't remember that game at all. So yeah, I got that first. I see a fire. But yeah, so that was that. And it's gonna be a yes, classic Twitch, yeah. So I have enough content to move over that, no joke, there are going to be videos coming out several times a week for the next year plus. That's not an exaggeration. I have 340 videos to download. And I'm not even putting them out every day. I've got them scheduled to come out on the days that I'm not supposed to be streaming. So yeah, the next year's worth of videos, I know what they are. Y'all know what they are. They're old Twitch stuff. So you can actually see, because like the ones that have come out are old. Like the original OG how spells got started. Like I tell my story on how things began all the time. And now you on YouTube can see it. The VODs are there. They're coming out. They're new. And it is kind of crazy. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, unlimited content glitch. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is. So for the next year, y'all will just be getting old videos. And if I have any like new ideas that I want to put out, I'm gonna also be putting those out. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the content. Also, for those of you on Twitch, look the stream title says it all. YouTube doesn't get this. YouTube has their own unique stream title. Today's stream title for YouTube is Kiki's Delivery Game. That's not the title it is on Twitch. On Twitch, it is no subs or bits today. And I mean that. Because today is supposed to be a market-wide boycott, where in the US we have at basically the request is don't buy anything at all, period, unless you have to. Like if it's medication or you've run out of food or something, if it's important and you need it to live, you can go buy it. But the picket line is don't buy. For 24 hours, do not buy anything. So, unless you have a Prime sub that you're not using, which, by the way, if you have Prime subs, never not use that Prime sub. Always use that Prime sub. But yeah, for the next 24 hours, don't buy. So, because I'm not monetized on YouTube, YouTube gets its own nice, cheery little title. And on Twitch, it's like, don't give money. Man, the differences in culture between the two. It's crazy. It's crazy how, like, even though I'm streaming the exact same stream to both locations, the differences that can occur. Also, if you are in the US, this is going to be my obligatory please call your congressman, call your representatives, tell them that you are someone who votes in that area, threaten their freaking jobs, tell them what you are unhappy about, go into details, and then also ask them to kick the orange out. So yeah, there's my action thingy, and if and so yeah, because things are going bad. So please call your representative, please call your congressman, tell them things are going bad, threaten their jobs, and be like, hey, I voted for you. If you want me to vote for you again, do something. So yeah, but that's I think that's about as much as I'm gonna go into that topic, because I'm trying to be like a space for people to come and relax a little bit. And today's game, I think, will hopefully help highlight that. I've been looking at this game for quite a while. It's called Makia, or no, it's not Makia. Sheesh, I watch too much anime. Mika and the Witch's Mountain. It basically looks like, what's the word for it? It looks like it's a Studio Ghibli game. Like, it doesn't, not in that it looks like it's from Studio Ghibli, more like this is basically someone saw Kiki's Delivery Service and went, I want to play that. I know, so hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good day. I got a new neurologist, which is exciting. I also have, so my neurologist has decided to mess with my medication a teensy bit, and looked at one of my meds and was just like, Spells, why are you taking that? And I was like, well, you know, my old neurologist put me on it because I get tired a lot. And most of the meds that I take have a tired thing. And my neurologist said that would help. And the new neurologist is just like, that's a really off-label use for this medication. I want you to go down by half meds. I want to see what happens. See if that helps your exhaustion levels or not. Because if it's not doing anything, you shouldn't be taking it. So I went, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. These are fair. Also, why is Mix It Up not showing anything from Twitch? Mix It Up. Like, it had it. Okay. Mix It Up, why are you not? Mix It Up's just like, apparently doesn't want to recognize the fact. I'm gonna leave Mix It Up and come back. Cause, no, it's only showing YouTube for once. I don't know why that's the case, but it's only showing YouTube. So we're gonna turn Mix It Up off and then turn it back on again. And hopefully that fixes it. But yeah, so, yeah, so I went off the medication, and it always takes a couple days for medication to fully clear your system. And one, I got super exhausted, like crushing levels of exhaustion. Like, I'm not doing well levels of exhaustion. So I was like, okay, maybe it is doing something. The other thing that happened is I lost the use of my legs for 3 days. Now, it's not unusual for me to lose the use of my legs, but typically only for about 24 hours. And then by the time I get my leg, and then like I usually wake up without my legs, and then I'll like have them back by the end of the day. This was 3 days and no legs. So I was stuck in bed for quite a bit. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And then I had a thought. And I was just like, what is the actual use of this medication that I'm taking? Because I was just like, because if my doctor goes, hey, spells, that medication you're taking, not really used for that. Well, what is it used for? It's a Parkinson's med. And I don't think I have Parkinson's. Because I'm missing some key requirements for Parkinson's, some key symptoms. But there are a whole lot of Parkinson's like things that are a lot rarer and are treated with the same drugs. I was just like, let me go buck up to full meds. Let me see what happens. Sure enough, 20 minutes later, I got my legs back. I can walk again. So we might have, through a series of pure coincidences, stumbled into a thing. Because if the Parkinson's meds are doing more, also I don't feel as tired anymore, so I think it is helping me with my exhaustion levels. So if the Parkinson's med is doing something, that raises some questions. Some important questions, and that's a clue. Like I know Parkinson's is bad. You don't want to get Parkinson's. It's one of those, yeah, we don't have a cure for that thing. You're just gonna gradually go downhill, and the best we can do is slow the descent. But I'm doing that anyway. So so I would rather them be like, hey, you're going downhill and there's nothing we can do but slow the descent. Can I have a name for it, please? And something more targeted than let's whack-a-mole symptoms. So if they come back to me and they're like, yeah, it's Parkinson's, I'm gonna be like, oh, God, thank God. Oh, yes, Parkinson's, let's go. Not something one would normally say. But like after 12 years of shenanigans. Wait, no. What is it? 2011, 2020, 25. What's the math there? 13 years? 14 years of shenanigans. Let's go 14 years of... After 14 years of shenanigans, I will take that diagnosis and run with it. I will, like, legit, because the other thing my doctor's doing is my doctor's having me take an MRI, which... Oh, so not looking forward to that. So the doctor wants me to do an MRI, and specifically, this is gonna be a fun one. The doctor's gonna measure the size of my brains and like the parts to see if any of the bits are too big or too small. And that one of the things Parkinson's does is it does cause a shrinking of the motor cortex. Woo! So if my motor cortex is shrinking, that's just straight up Parkinson's. But I gotta say, there's a bit of me that's just like, oh, yay! I get to measure my brain. I'm really excited to see what those brain measurements are gonna be like. Even if I hope they don't come back normal. Like, there's like a level of chronic illness that you reach where after years and years and years of tests coming back normal, you just start going, please not a normal exam, please not a normal exam, please not a normal exam, because it's just so frustrating for doctors to be like, oh yes, let me check you for this. And you're like, oh, please, please. I need to show them something that shows it's not just in my head and don't need a therapist. So, yeah. Fingers crossed for abnormal. This is what I want everyone to do. Fingers crossed, abnormal brain test. gods, the weird things that come out of my mouth. Hey, closed captions. There is an S on that god. Gods, multiple. G-O-D-S, gods. Thank you. I've learned how to teach the closed captions different words. And this is important. So I am an atheistic heathen. I think there is no point in the universe, and if you ask me what's the point of life, I'm going to take the biologist's route and say to make more life. That is our job. And you don't have to make it directly. We are a social species. Your fecundity levels do not care if your fertility levels are high or low. So long as you help to raise the next generation that is in some way biologically related to you, you're good. So, if you want a high fecundity without having any children of your own, go raise your siblings' children. Or the children of of your social group. Congratulations, you have succeeded at life. At least from the pure biological definitions. What was I talking about? Gods. Yes. I was talking multiples. Well, I'm gonna have to pop out already. Late and a bit tired from playing Monster Hunter World for 12 hours. Dang, have a wonderful stream. Oh, yes. No, have a wonderful stream. Also, everybody, South over here. South over here is a Vtuber. Go check out South. South is wonderful. I'm gonna give South a shout out because South deserves a shout out. Anyways, yes. So, the reason why I say gods instead of God, and the reason why is because I was in this hilarious moment where I was a teenager and I was on the bus and my friends and I, we were being teenagers on a bus. We were being kind of loud. I talk loud. I'm sorry. Don't know how loud I talk, but I know it's loud. But we were goofing around, you know, just not